You know what, actually I'm quite proud of this so-called hairdo. Hello people who can't do a decent hairdo either. My name is Sassy and welcome to another episode of How to Chinese Characters. Yeah. So last time we talked about how we can imagine parts of Chinese characters as, Lego pieces, and how are they actually placed together, sort of. In this episode, we are going to look further into those things. In other words, I guess, if you are bad at metaphors and stuff like me, we're going to talk about strokes, also known as pt.1 in Cantonese, and also stroke others, pt.1 in Cantonese. And you will be seeing my hands in just about a few seconds, I guess. So let's get into it, I guess. Oop. Okay. Hello people, these are my hands. Yay. So let's first talk about stroke. Well, stroke is the smallest part in the whole Chinese character system. You can just think of it as, like gears or I guess screws in a big machine. So they're the most basic parts. And if you know how to, identify them, memorizing characters would be much easier, I guess. And by the way, if you notice something, like the stroke doesn't look similar, it is because there's a thing, that is called handwriting. And anyway, let's get into the main topic. If you are interested in Chinese characters, I believe many of you have already visited the Wikipedia page about Chinese characters. The thing is, the whole chart thingy is too, difficult. I'm just gonna separate the whole stroke things into 8 parts so that it wouldn't blow your mind at once, I guess. Anyway, I am out of words to say, so let's get into the main stuff. So let's start with the easiest part, which is dun-dun. So the first part is called theme, while in English is dots. Just think of it as, the dots on the letter I or letter J. But the thing is that they may have different directions, depends on what kind of characters you're writing. But one thing you have to bear in mind is that do not write in this kind of fashion or style, unless you are doing some, calligraphy kind of thing. In normal daily life writing, don't do this. What you do is just like this. I know it doesn't look like a dot, but just pretend it does, okay? Actually, these kind of strokes are kind of self-explanatory enough that I don't think you guys needed more special explanation. So let's just go straight into the example part. I'll give 4 examples for each stroke. So the first one is sa. Notice how the dots all have different directions. We have 5 dots in this character, and by the way, sa means sand. And the second one is one of the easiest character, which is xiu, and it means small. And the third one is kind of different than these two because the dots are located at the bottom and this character is home, which is red. And what is red? I'd say fire is red. So we have 4. Now you can see how the dots directions differ in, various kind of Chinese characters. Pretty cool, right? And the second part we have is Wang. As you can see, it is about horizontal strokes. Well, horizontal strokes are simple enough, but the only thing that you have to remember is that even within the same character, the strokes length can be different. And here we have the simplest Chinese character, which is, just 1. And there you go. If you are new to Chinese character, you just learned 1. Please ignore my weird hand gesture. Yeah, examples. The first example is Chun, and see, here we have 3, or let's say overall 5 horizontal strokes here. They're of a different length, so just like this. And by the way, Chun means spring, like the season, not the bouncy spring. The second example we have here is Yin, and here you can have a clearer look at how different it can be. Some people will even elongate this part. And by the way, Yin means speech, or something that you say. The third one we have is a bit complicated, but it's okay. It looks like this. Many horizontal lines, and it is book. In Cantonese, the pronunciation is Su. Move on to the last one, which is Seng. And yeah, this one is kind of complicated as well. And Seng is holy. Holy moly's holy. And let's move on. The third one is Zek. The idea of Zek, or some would say Dong, is just similar to the small letter L in English. So, unless you write things like this, then no. And yeah, I also don't have things to say about this, just go with the examples. The first example we have is Zhong, and I think I've used this one last time as well. And Zhong's meaning is center or central, depends on parts of speech. The second one is Ta. Ta means scroll. As the noun, like I guess a synonym of books, but like old books, scroll. Not the way that you touch your mouse. Wait, that sounded kind of wrong. Anyway, the next one is simpler. It is sang, means up. And the last one is Lloyd. I guess I should have included something else because Lloyd only has one vertical stroke. But anyway, Lloyd in English is to come. By the way, Lloyd is only used in written form, so it would be weird if you say Lloyd in spoken form. If you want to know the difference between these two forms, go watch the video that I made about this. Please go watch it. I was making a thumbs up and I don't know why I did it this way. Man, making videos is difficult. Okay, part 4. We have horizontal lines, we have vertical lines, so now we have, I guess, lateral lines. The first one is called pt, and you can see I wrote something like southwest. Why? Because the concept is, just imagine you have a central point, like the one you see on maps, and you draw from no, don't draw. And you write from the central point to the southwest direction, just like this. But remember to release the stress or the pressure or the strength. I don't know what to call that. I guess it's the pressure that you give while writing. Just release the thing at the end, the tip of the stroke, and to give it, I guess, a pointier tail, just like this. To the example part. The first one is die, which is big. The second one is so, and like this. So is water in Cantonese. Also, it can mean money, but in the correct context. And the next one we have is fa. See, we have two p here in this character, and fa means flower. Any kinds of flower. The last one we have here is sao, eaten. You see, p can be used as the first stroke here, and sao is one of the simplest character. It means hand. Actually, people in Hong Kong refer to hand, arms, the forearm and the upper arm, the whole arm to finger parts, sao. So may need a little bit more of context or stuff to actually figure out which part that person refers to.
Hey, hello people. This is Cecile, the editor from the future. While I was editing the footage, I found that it's too long. So in order not to, bore you guys to death in, I guess, a 3-hour long video just looking at my hands and stuff, I've decided to make this episode kind of a 2-parter. So apologies for leaving the video in a kind of cliffhanger, but we'll get back into this, I guess, within the same week. Maybe I'll try to upload the second part on Thursday or maybe Wednesday. That's it. Future editor Ceci signing out. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. if you have any kinds of questions and stuff you want to ask, just leave a comment down below. Leave a like, also give it a thumbs up if you find this video useful, enjoyable, and this, I don't know what this is, and you think it's okay to see my forehead. Also subscribe to this channel for more future Cantonese or Chinese characters or art related stuff, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to make the time-lapse drawing things more consistent, maybe. We'll see. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.